Hey guys, I'm Robert with Frontier Adventures TV. Today's video we're going to do in seasoning this here coffee pot. I've already started doing it, so I'll walk you through what we've done so far. Filled it, 3/4 of the way full of water. Added about 6 or 8 scoops of coffee. It doesn't really matter which kind. I drink Folgers. I've been a Folgers guy my whole life, so that's what I use. Another thing you want to do is, if you're going to season a coffee pot, which I think everybody should do because it really adds to the flavor of a good cup of coffee. You never want to wash your coffee pot out with soap and water. You just want to rinse it out and then flip it over and let it dry. Take a paper towel and dry it out that way. If you don't do it and you just has a little bit of water in it and you pack it away, it'll just rust on you. It'll eventually get pinholes around the bottom of it and get pinholes around the spout. I've had my other coffee pot for years, and that's eventually what happened to it. It got put away, I imagine, wet. I'm not saying I did it, but I probably did. Got in a hurry and didn't pay attention to myself. But today I went and got a new coffee pot, and I'm seasoning it. And so what you do is just bring the water and the coffee to a good rolling boil. Let it do that for 10 to 15 minutes, and then turn the fire off and let it cool down on its own. Let it completely come to room temperature or outside temperature, and then that way it'll get a good seasoning on the inside. Another thing you guys should do with your coffee pots is take some oil, plain old vegetable oil, and wipe it around, especially if you're going to be using it on a campfire. Today I'm using the Blackstone just because it's quick and easy, and it's really hot, and I just don't feel like building a campfire. So we're going to use the Blackstone. We got it to a rolling boil right now. You can see the steam coming out of there. It's been baking for, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe. So we're going to let it continue for another 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll turn it off and let it sit until it completely becomes cool. We'll dump this coffee out, fill it full of water, rinse it out really well, and then we'll dry it out really well. And then we should be good to go at that point to make some cowboy coffee, which is what I like to do. I mean, I think cowboy coffee's been kicking Starbucks butt for over 150 years, so why would you stop when it's so good? It doesn't give you heartburn. I can drink cowboy coffee without any kind of creamers and sugars and stuff like that. I'd much rather just have straight black coffee if I'm making it this way. If I do make coffee in a coffee pot, or if I go to a friend's house and they got one of them Keurig thing, the little pod thing, I gotta have creamer in it just because to me it just doesn't taste good. So I'd rather have a little coffee with my creamer, basically, if I'm using store-bought, or not store-bought, but if I'm using coffee that's coming out of a drip coffee pot or out of a Keurig. So, but this is the way to make the best coffee for me. Like I said, everybody that's had it loves it. They think that it tastes way better. And like I said, I'm not using expensive coffee. I'm just using Folgers. And you can use whatever coffee you like. Some guys are into that high dollar expensive coffee, but I guarantee you that if you do it like this, it will be 10 times better than anything you're buying at Starbucks or 7 Brew or any of the other multitude of coffee shops that are available throughout the country now. This is what I do. Like I said, it really comes out with a good cup of coffee. So nothing to be said, anything else other than that. We'll just let it cook for another 10 minutes or so, let it cool, and then we'll be good to go. And I'll put some oil on it after I get it all done and cooled off, because most of the time I make it over a campfire. So, alright guys, again, I'm Robert with Frontier Adventures TV, and I'm glad you came and watched this video. Maybe I'll make an addition to it or add on to it, and we'll do some actual hobo coffee. It's also called cowboy coffee over a campfire, maybe in the morning when it's not 150,000 degrees. So, especially when you're standing right here next to this fire. If you get a chance, take a look at my channel. If you find anything that's interesting to you, I'd really appreciate if you like and subscribe and hit the bell thing, and watch some of the other videos. I just started the channel. I've made some videos, only got about 4 or 5 of them up there now. But I like to hunt, fish, trap. I got some boat videos that I'm going to be making. I got some kayak videos that I'm going to be making. Do a lot of noodling and jugging for catfish and bass fishing, stuff like that. So if you guys get a chance, you find some value in what I'm doing here, get some entertainment out of it, like and subscribe, and I'd really appreciate it. Thanks guys again. I'm Robert with Frontier Adventures TV, and we'll hope to see you on the next one. Bye.